Hi everyone. So this is going to be the full moon in Scorpio reading or energy reading, whatever you want to call it. You're free to call it whatever the hell you want. I am in my Scorpio fields, obviously, and that is why you're only going to be seeing my hands. They're a little bit painted for you there, but the nail varnish is coming off a little bit. I've not got my usual red on. That would have been more Scorpionic, wouldn't it? Anyway, so yeah, I'm in my Scorpio fields. Those of you that are regulars to watching me will have heard me say a million times, but for those of you that aren't, I've got a shitload of Scorpio in my chart. I'm what you would probably call Scorpio dominant, and my Pluto in my chart is in an incredibly sensitive, retreating part as well. It's in my 12th house of our deepest fears, secrets. So it means that's why I'm able to tap into other people's deepest fears and secrets, which makes me brilliant at transformational work with my clients. But again, the work that I'm able to do with others really comes from my own deep healing of myself, and going within the deep, dark, dusty, dark parts of my own soul. So again, and I really do feel, and when I say that, that spirit coming in with a shitload of truth, so it must be true. Yeah, when I feel whenever it's a Scorpio moon, I do a lot of deep healing. But because this is a Scorpio full moon, I'm really listening to my soul, my body, everything right now. And my intuition has been telling me from the start of the week that I just needed to chill, really take a break and be my feminine. So apart from a few distant shamanic healing sessions, which I've thoroughly enjoyed, I've actually taken a break from doing my cards this week. You might have noticed if you follow me, particularly on Facebook. I do Instagram as well, though I'm definitely more active on Facebook. Anyway, that's my little spiel. So that's why I'm not on the camera today. Just I'm in my chilling feels. And anyway, I'm going to get going. So I'm recording this on Wednesday. So right now we're in Libra moon. So we're not in the Scorpio energy yet. But like I say, I feel I started getting in it really from the start of the week. So Scorpio, for those of you who don't know, Scorpio is what rules the 8th house. So it's the house of, like, you know, taboo subjects, sex, death and rebirth, things that, you know, Scorpios tend to like to explore things that other people are scared to. You know what I mean? So I feel it either manifests in one of two ways. Either you don't mind talking about those things, and you could even be a bit shocking with it at times, because, like, you know, say you're somebody that lots of people don't like talking about death and they like to avoid it, or pain, but you're quite happy to talk about death and pain, and definitely to listen to other people's, you know, maybe really in a bit of grief or missing somebody in spirit. They might have been gone a long time, but it's anniversary and you're really missing them. You know, Scorpio people or Scorpio dominant placements, there's Aries card, tend to really not mind doing those things. Or it could be that, you know, you're very private with these things. So again, I feel it manifests in two ways, but because we're getting showered with the Scorpio full moon energy, and it's also at 27 degrees. So actually this is Aries' first card, but this is very relevant to what Scorpio is going to make us do. It's going to make us look, she's deep in our feels. It's going to make us all deep in our feels. 27 degrees is a really powerful number. It's actually where my Mars in Scorpio is at. So again, those of you who know astrology are like, whoa, don't fuck with Claire. It is an angry placement, but I've learned to, over the years, transmute that anger into power. So again, you know, it's taken a lot, and it does take a lot of work to do that, but it's something that, you know, it's it is a powerful placement, and it enables me to do a lot of healing within myself. It enables me to do a lot of transformational healing for others, but it certainly don't fuck about is the way that I'm going to put it, because Mars rules Aries, and it also rules Scorpio. Pluto also rules Scorpio, and I am ruled by Mars because I'm an Aries, and then, so, I mean, I'm doubly all that energy. So again, if you want the truth, come to me, guys. If you don't, I'd click off now and go somewhere else. But so don't say I didn't warn you. I'm going to put these cards down. So I just want to say quickly, have I said all I want to say about Scorpio? Yeah, basically, I always say in my own words, it's the brutal truth. And this is a blue moon. So blue moons to me are about once in a lifetime opportunities as well. And the way I would put it is, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to really transform pain into power. So again, don't shy away from it. Don't don't avoid the quiet time or the moments to yourself that you get to really look within and look at those parts of yourself that you've been ignoring for years and you're not looking at it. Like, look at it in a safe space, look at it on your own. You don't need to tell people, you can just go within and reflect or perhaps you do want to talk with a healer, a counsellor, or a trusted source. But whatever you do, please do reflect and don't ignore, because this is a huge blue moon, once in a lifetime opportunity to, I think, really to manifest miracles in regards to your healing and speaking your truth and other people doing that in your life. So boom, there we go. I think that really ties it in. Again, being at 27 degrees, 2 and the 7 adds up to 9. 9 is all about completion. What is other? Yeah, it's on the 18th. That also adds up to 9. So again, double energy of the completion energy coming in there. 9 is also a very spiritual number. So it's all about, you know, listening to spirit and talking to spirit and getting in touch with your soul is really what I would say, your own divine spark, spirit, whatever you want to call it, whether you call spirit God, angels, universe, whatever. Again, that's up to you. But I'm very passionate about this as well, because I was born on the 18th of a month. So I do consider myself very in touch with my intuition and other people's intuition, and just really basically really listening to my intuition and my feelings, because 18 is the moon in the tarot, and that's all about doing that. It's all about going within. It's all about reflecting, actually, which is Aries card, which I am going to get onto. So again, the 18 is really prominent as well, but it's more really those numbers that I'd mentioned. The 9 is such a strong energy, and I really do see the 9 as like, it's like the number of like healing and being a visionary and being a light worker. Again, I'm not a big fan of light worker, but that is what it's about. And again, I'm very passionate about these because my birthday number adds up to 9 as well. So I'm basically, everything I do is all about these things as well. So just saying that is the energy we're getting flooded with, to really look within and look at how we can do our deeper healing to heal ourselves. And for those of you that are like me, to heal others. But actually, we really do all heal each other in some sort of way, whether you are a healer in inverted commas or not. I think we're all healers of some sort, but I'm just meaning if it's your job kind of thing. But it could be your life purpose in the way that you're just a brilliant friend, and that is your life purpose in that way, to be a brilliant friend or to be a mother or so on and so on and so on. So anyway, that's enough said about that. Let's get into it. Oh, interesting. I just looked at the time at 1919, so that feels very important as well, with me going on about the 9 and it's 19. Right, so and also those, that would remind me of endings and beginnings, because the 9 is the ending and then the 1 is a new beginning. So it's all about looking at your shit so you can start again. There we go. Rebirth, phoenix rising from the ashes. Right, okay, we've done enough there. Right, so I foresee that I'm going to pull, oh, look at what's on the top of the deck as I finish. Truth. I could have just summed up the Scorpio energy by saying truth. Brutal truth. What does this say? Tell the truth. Integrity is the key to living an authentic life. I mean, 100%, and you might have heard me say about 100 times, my group is called Integrity Warriors, so I'm very agreeing with that statement. Right, so for each of the signs, I'm going to pull a self-care card, because it's about deep healing, and I was drawn to these cards. My crystal cards, because I just always feel they come up with a lot of truth, what's on the bottom of the deck. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. That's for all of us that wanted to come through there. And then I'm also going to use the work your, I've nearly forgot the name, just say yes. Just say yes to transformational healing. I'm also going to use these cards because these really can be quite cutting as well. And again, that's the Scorpio energy, and that's me because I'm Scorpio rising. Nearly went into the frame there. I think I didn't, but we'll just see. Right, so for Aries, we have reflect. So I really do feel Aries are going to be reflecting on this full moon. And again, like I just shared, I'm in Aries. This is very accurate for me. I've also got my Venus in Aries, so this really resonates. And I'm doing that. I'm just being guided to stop and reflect and really get into my own feels. All the water represents the feelings here, and Scorpio is a feelings sign. So it says, keep your eyes open. Joy lives in the small places. Oh, and isn't it funny that I didn't notice that until I turned the card over it. But look, she's actually got a blue, can you see a blue butterfly on her head there? And blue's my favourite colour. But like, she's got like a blue butterfly on her head, which I really feel it's again, when you stop and you stay still and you just know that, you know, whether if you're feeling low, this too shall pass is a favourite of mine. If you're not feeling low, but you just feel like you're being really guided to stop and tune into your intuition, it's all about transformation. Like the best transformation happens when you stop and you just stay still. It's not about go, go, go. Right, so sorry, I heard someone outside there. Right, the next card for Aries is this this one. I want it to jump out. Fluorite. Natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. So again, that shouldn't be hard for us, Aries, right? It's all about just be yourself. Like, just be authentic, be raw and real, especially because the Scorpio is all about brutal truth as well. Don't hide who you are. Again, God, spirit, whoever made you naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. So just show the world who you really are and what you were born to do is what I'm feeling. Wow. And I feel that's why I'm going deep in my feels to connect to that even more. Feels never ending. But again, I've got a lot of Scorpio is also my first house. So it's deep, deep transformational time. And the other card for Aries is, after I just said that, I'll need to keep filming this, transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. And that's what I was just saying. Look, and there's a full moon or a sun, whatever you want to call it. I'm seeing there's a full moon behind her head. It's a time of transformation and deep healing. And I was wondering, you know, sometimes I talk more about myself than others, but I was thinking, God, I'm talking a lot about myself in this one. But again, it's because I am an Aries, and it's because it was very pertinent to the message there. So there we go. It's all about transformation. It's all about reflecting, and it's all about getting into being closer to your authentic self, just like loving and accepting yourself wherever you're at. And that's why I always try to be as honest as I can about wherever I'm at. And I'm in my feels, my transformational feels. Right, so that's a good thing about being an ethical healer, I would say, is listening to when you need to stop for you to take a breather. If you keep go, go, go and being your masculine, then you burn out and you're no good to anyone. So listen to your intuition. And again, that seems very important what I just said there about that, because of all the energy of this full moon. Being honest with yourself. Right, Taurus, what have we got for Taurus? This one. Decisions. So Taurus, it's all about decisions for you. A lot of blue on this card too, so I feel it's all about communication for you as well, speaking your truth. Again, Scorpio is speaking your truth. Honour your top priorities. If it's not an absolute yes, then it's a no. Again, what that means to me is if it's not a hell yeah, it's a hell no. And there's actually a card in that other deck that says that, so that would be freaky if that came out. But it really is about setting your boundaries, Taurus. It's like, again, and actually that's because Scorpio is your opposite. So, you know, this could be bringing up a lot of, I would say, uncomfortable energy, actually. I think when it is our opposite sign, it can be quite uncomfortable, because I found the Taurus new moon, I can't remember when the Taurus new moon wasn't, that was the last one, but the Taurus full moon, whenever that was last year, I remember I found, oh my God, actually, I don't often remember the actual full moons and when they were, but I found the Taurus full moon was horrendous for me, being Scorpio rising, or for whatever hell reason, it was just really bad. So again, Taurus is about values and self-worth and stuff, so a lot of like, I'm not good at, and all that kind of stuff can come up. So anybody that found that 2 weeks ago on the new moon, that's why, because Taurus is about that. And we're still in Taurus season for a little while yet. Actually, when I put this out, we won't be. We'll be just about to be into Gemini. So, but it'll be heightened because we're in the last degrees of Taurus. So what else is for Taurus from this deck? Oh wow, look, again, same as Aries. Deep emotional healing. I've got transformation for Aries. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you're willing to devote time and energy to therapeutic care. Again, slow down so you can make decisions. Say no to the things that you don't want to do, so you can focus on your own healing, because wellness is here. Taurus is getting an extra card. It was on the bottom of the deck and I've drawn to look. The recovery of health and wellness is here. So again, but I really do feel it's only if you slow down and you listen to your body, Taurus, because again, Taurus is all about the body. We're in Taurus season. Would be rude not to. Woo! That's far too many cards, but let's quickly read them. Who or what is triggering you? Again, this is a very Scorpio card. Pay attention to what is being mirrored around you, because it's to align your life, to let you know what you need to heal. Because if somebody's really triggering you, it's just showing you what you need to heal. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? What or who is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? Your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. Taurus is going through a lot. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Wow, heavy shit going on for Taurus there. So, light working, I would say. Again, all that shit makes me cringe, but I can't help what's wanted to be channeled. Right, so Gemini. What we got for Gemini? Playfulness wanted to jump out, but it didn't quite. Playfulness also, when I've started filming it, and then I started again, and I pulled out playfulness for Aries as well. So just saying. Gemini. What card we got for Gemini? This one. Dance. Gemini, you've got dance. Step into the light, share your gifts and talents with the world. So it really is about stepping into your authenticity too. A lot of these, the signs so far have been about stepping into your authenticity. Right, what other card have we got for Gemini? And again, it's about truth, so it makes a lot of sense. Citrine, unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healings and solutions. So I feel, yeah, there is a bit of worry. I'm feeling actually, God, I can feel it. I can feel the collective worries in my solar plexus and my stomach here. I feel like a dull ache, but it's because you're keeping in this. Look, the swan is about true love actually, and she's dancing. It's like you're not expressing yourself fully. And Gemini is about authentic expression. So it's about, you know, when you're able to do that, it really releases the burdens and worries in your life, because you're actually following what you're meant to do. I feel you're having a bit of tower moments, because this card always reminds me of tower, the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So if you're feeling like shit is kicking off, to be frank, it's only because the Scorpio full moon is revealing it to heal it. So you can feel it to heal it. That's what I want to say to you. And on the bottom of the deck there as well, don't dim to fit in. I'm loving this. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So those messages really, I think, go really beautifully for what I just said. They're like dance. Don't dim your light to fit in, Gemini. Right. And sorry again, I mean, I don't know, sorry, not sorry, but I'm feeling drawn to say sorry if you feel I'm going too fast, but tough shit, basically, because that's me. I'm Scottish, I talk fast, I channel. Well, I'm just a channeler, full stop. I'm channeling all the time, even in my everyday life. So it's quite hard, but when I'm doing it like this, it really does, it speeds up quite a bit. So just keep up, or again, there's plenty of other people that do this. So, and here we're on to now, Gemini, Cancer. Sorry, we've just done Gemini, we're on to Cancer. Courage and listen. So it's have the courage to listen to yourself, to be quite frank, is what I feel this means. And you are feelings. So Cancer, you will feel this quite deeply, because Scorpio is your sister sign, your sister water sign. Listen to your wise self. Let your inner compass direct the course of your life. Take the leap. Your courage will see you through. Yep, so just what I said, whatever that was a minute ago. What else do we need to know for Cancer right now? And again, I'm not paying attention to how many minutes I'm spending on each card. It's just not my style. So whatever comes out, comes out. Ruby, bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. That really seems to fit with have the courage to listen to yourself. It could be have the courage to listen to somebody else as well, if it's something that's quite hard to hear. But I'm really being drawn. It's about like you tuning in and being still, balancing your masculine and feminine, because that card wanted to jump out too. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you. Scorpio is a feminine side, and your masculine side to give you confidence. Again, so, you know, that's about tuning in to when to stop and when to go, go, go. Card from this deck for Cancer. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Again, that's why you have to have the courage to slow down and listen and reach out for emotional support, because those helpers are there trying to help you. But you've got to tune in, because the realms of spirit are very subtle, or in my case, it can sometimes shout and scream at me. But you know what I mean? It just depends how good you are at listening, basically. And I would hope I'm good at bloody talking too, but I've got my Mercury in Taurus, so I've got a calm side as well, and I'm a good listener because I'm a counsellor too. Right, so Shamanic counsellor. Leo, what we got for Leo? For the Scorpio full moon, it seems to be all about authenticity and truth so far, doesn't it? And that's what Leos are about, making a choice, new beginnings too. I would say consider a commitment. You have the right to change your mind. Again, this is about this brutal truth that it's like, listen, if you're feeling a bit uncomfortable about something, Leo, you do have the right to change your mind. It is allowed, okay? Scorpio energy might make you feel like you're not allowed to, because it's a fixed sign. It might be like, no, you made a decision, you've got to stick to it. If you're anything like me, definitely, because I've got Saturn in Scorpio, so it can often feel very strict. But actually, it's not the truth. You can change your mind if you want, okay? So, And the other card is progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others, just feels like it ties in, or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. Again, so this is about really making a choice to take it easy on yourself, actually, is what I'm feeling, Leo. I feel you've done a lot of shining your light to inspire others, and you maybe just need to give yourself a wee pat on the back for what you have done and not be so hard on yourself. You're doing great. And the other card is the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Again, you're ready. You're ready. But I do feel I feel a lot of tiredness for Leos. So it's about just give yourself a bit of a rest and refuel. What's on the bottom? Trust the niggle. What is niggling? What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Again, I feel that niggling telling. Oh my God, I'm losing my word. That niggling feeling may be telling you just to slow down for a bit. Like, make a decision that actually you don't need to do that thing today, or you don't need to go on that night out. You're allowed to chill because it's a very intense full moon. Again, that's what I would be really interested, particularly how that resonated with Leos there. Quite a specific message I felt for someone. Right, Virgo. What have we got for Virgo? What have we got for Virgo? For the Scorpio full moon. This one. Fine. Schedule. Oh my God, sorry, I nearly fell in the screen laughing. Oh, I'm just laughing that it says schedule, because Virgo is all about a schedule and a plan and timing actually as well, isn't it? So that's quite funny. It says, schedule a sacred date with yourself. You deserve time for your life. Again, that's this weekend, guys. Scorpio full moon. You need it for your healing. Right. What's the other card for Virgo? It's about paying attention to you're all about paying attention to tiny details, and so is Scorpio. So, but it's just paying attention to tiny details of all your feelings. So depending on your placements, that might be a little bit more comfortable for you, or it might be cool because you might have strong Scorpio placements yourself. Who knows? Divine intervention is occurring though. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. So again, be open to miracles. You might want to watch my weekly reading for this week, because that ended on a card that was all about miracles as well. So that feels particularly in alignment with you. Miracles and health actually feel so. Mind, body, soul, spirit, wellness, the recovery of health and wellness is here. And I love that Virgo is also the house of health and wellness. So that's quite cool. Right, what else have we got for Virgo? Oh my Christ, did you see? Sorry about that. Sorry about my language, but that shot out the neck. The ever unfolding rose. Oh, that reminds me of the purity of Virgo, you know. Cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. Okay, could be a little bit deceptive there, because although it looks like a beautiful card, that is basically saying that, to me, again, I'm getting that feeling of this too shall pass. So I feel like the tiny details comparison that I just made to Virgo and Scorpio could mean it is quite a tough time for you. Like, again, tower moments of just time showing you what truly matters and showing you that, you know, you really need to give that time to yourself is more what I feel. Divine intervention is occurring, but for your highest good. It just might not feel like it at first, and it's bringing the recovery of wellness in some way. Again, it could be that, you know, it could be removing stressful situations from your life, or moving you away from people that don't serve you, kind of, you know, slowly. It never happens. Well, sometimes it happens abruptly, but usually it doesn't. And it's happening to you, not it's happening for you, not to you. And it's cracked open usually means, again, I'm feeling like kind of spiritual awakening stuff for that, which what I say all the time. Right, so spiritual awakening's never easy. It's not meant to be. It's happening for you, not to, it's happening for you, not to you. Right, so Libra, what have we got for Libra? For once, it's not on you. The last two full moons have had you in the hot seat, Libra. You're getting a day off. Right, what have we got for Libra for the Scorpio full moon? Oh my God, that jumped out as well. Oh, 2 cards jumped out. Oh, 3 cards. Okay, we'll go with it. So support, goals, and release. And release is what a full moon's all about. Release is also what Scorpio's all about. Have a good cry. Oh my God, after I said that, how much does that fit with what I just said? Grief is a doorway for your deepest self. I mean, this card in itself, release, is very Scorpio. Even the fact she's wearing a red dress. I mean, red always reminds me of Scorpios. It reminds me of Aries too, but very Scorpio. It is all about Big time, Libra. This is a big, huge opportunity for everyone, but you got the card that feels the most Scorpio, to be honest, from what I've pulled so far. Have a good cry. Grief is a doorway to your deepest self. Set a goal, write it down, and release. There's that word again, the outcome. Small steps make a big difference. Gold. Difference. Sorry, I'm making up words. Offer your support to someone. Yourself. Okay? Offer that support to yourself. Experience the joy of serving others. Oh my God, I know why I'm being so strong about that, because Libra always wants to help everybody else. Help yourself. Okay? Sorry, that is a very strong message, but look what's on the bottom. Self-love. Care for your body. Self-love and acceptance are the ultimate acts of self-care. Progress. Again, you're making progress helping yourself more than helping others. So just, keep on plodding on with that. You are your first priority, Libra. And again, you're welcome. I might be a tough trigger for you at times because I'm your opposite. I'm an Aries, but that's what I'm here to do. Passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. Yes, again, that is yourself. Loving how this channeling's coming out. Right, and what card from here? Is it going to be another intense one for Libra? Libra, you're getting a wee bit of a spiritual ass kicking, it feels like right now. Oh my God, it is. It's that ass kicking card. I can't believe that. This is the ass kicking card. I actually just pulled that for Virgo as well. Be interesting if somebody's got like a Libra sun and a Virgo moon or blah, 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 blah. The ever unfolding rose. Cracked open. It's happening for you, it's happening for you, not to you. Again, so I feel like, a bit of tower moments and stuff going on for people with the Libra placements, but it might be because you're resisting actually staying still to help yourself. You're being busy, try to help other people. And Spirit are like, just give yourself that time. Give yourself that time. That's very strong. Oh, God, that's intense. Right. Scorpio, your full moon. Let's see what we got for you. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. That's the first time I've said sun, moon, and rising. Venus too, I feel, because a lot of my work is all about love, self-love and romantic love. It's always wise to look at your Venus. And Scorpio, you've got intent and priorities. So, two lovely ladies on these cards. So it says, get your priorities straight. When you know what's important, saying no gets much easier. So again, that's very abrupt because it is your full moon. If you can't take the time to be in sacred communion with Spirit now on your Scorpio full moon, when the hell can you? Again, that feels very straight to the point, but that is what I'm getting. Focus your energy. There's an amazing power and strong intention. Again, this is your full moon. This is your time to go within, use it wisely. Do not spread it thinly by doing other things with other people. Spend it on you. That's basically, oh my God, this feels very similar to the Libra one that I just thought. But it's about, this is your time. Garnet, purification, detoxification. Wow, I mean, that's a very Scorpio card. This is for Scorpio full moon. You're getting my drift. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. Use this opportunity to do that, Scorpio. Love it. Because when you do, wellness is here. I've pulled this card out as the second clarifying card for so many people. The recovery of health and wellness is here. I absolutely love that. Right. And what card from here? Scorpio, is it going to be the ass kicking card again? That was crazy. I can't remember who that was for, but it was for Libra. I think I just done that. I said, is that card going to come out again? It did. Right, Scorpio, what card? This one. Palladians. Oh, I was talking about that with someone earlier today. Pallades, it says, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Hello, I am Scorpio dominant, I am a Scorpio rising, and this is what I am doing right now. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And if you're anything like me, you will have a bit of a double mission in life. You'll see that I've done a lot of things to do with my work, that I've actually done a lot of stuff in secret as well. So as we us Scorpios, we do like to be quite mysterious. I'm not even on the camera, although I do come on the camera quite a lot. But it's like, it is about, you're here to channel and uplift humanity in your own unique way, so own it. But you've got to go in first to do it. Then you can call in your tribe when you've had a bit of alone time. You don't have to do it alone. So again, but some of it you do have to do. I'm gonna just contradict that a little bit. Get your priorities straight, right? I do feel you do need to look. She's on her own. She's got the candles. She's by the sea. Scorpio's a water sign. Take some time to go within, to connect to the moon. I know this isn't the moon here, but like connect to the moon. Set your strong intentions on the full moon to release, to purge, to purify and detox, because that's what Scorpio's about. And then your health will return in some sort of way, mind, body, soul, and then you'll be a clear channel. Then you'll be a clearer channel than before. So love it. Because Scorpio, you're very, very psychic. Whatever you are, Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, we've all got Scorpio in our chart somewhere. Very, very, extremely psychic sign, very shamanic as well. So, you know, use it. And this is for Sagittarius, tenderness. Oh, lovely. Inner child stuff coming up, Sagittarius. Speak gently to yourself. Cherish the child within. Not a coincidence. I've just finished a soul retrieval of somebody's inner child. That is always what I'm usually doing within my soul retrievals. You know, I'm very open, but Spirit always seemed to get me to do an inner child soul retrieval on people, especially if they've never had anything like that before. So it is about being tender with yourself on this Scorpio full moon, Sagittarius. Sagittarius energies are all about the lightheartedness, but I do feel quite a bit of difficult feelings coming in there, as a card that mentions worry comes up. Citrine, unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healings and solutions. And again, a bit personal, but I mean, it's not that personal, but I'm just, you know, you did hear me saying that I'm a bit more in my feels. I'm a Scorpio moon, and it's, oh, well, I'm inside, you know, but I'm a Sag moon, and I do resonate with feeling a bit tender and, you know, needing to just release the worries and stuff, and just get back to wellness. There we go, for the fourth time that's come out as the second card. That was weird. Now, what else for Sagittarius is coming through? What else for Sagittarius is coming through for the Scorpio full moon? Inner temple, again, go within. Look, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. That is so beautiful. I love how that fits with tenderness, with release the worries, and wellness will return when you're able to do that. And what is a niggling feeling trying to tell you? When you trust your intuition, slow down. Again, a lot of these messages for all the signs are about slow down. And if that wasn't, you know, if that isn't hitting home hard enough, if you've watched the whole thing, which I'd advise you to do, rest and relax is on the bottom of the deck. Release guilt and make your needs a top priority. Rest. Look at her. She's knackered. Rest. Really resonating with that with my Sagittarius moon. Anyway, moving on. Right, Capricorn. What have we got for Capricorn for the Scorpio full moon? A lot of heavy Capricorn placement energy around in the collective chart. So how are you feeling that, Capricorn? And this one is the card for you. Release. Wow. So obviously you're finding it pretty tough. Yeah, release. Have a good cry. Grief is a doorway to your deepest self. Again, it's all about release for you. The Scorpio full moon is really encouraging you to ask for help as well, because Capricorns are very able to get a lot of shit done, and a lot of shit done themselves as this little person stands alone. But you've got this huge goddess of fire, so perhaps an Aries wants to help you. That's really funny. I don't know where that just came from, but it came from somewhere. So, you know, just really reach out to the people that are here around you, and it's just about swallowing your pride and ask them for help, I feel, with something. It says receiving is an act of generosity. So there you go. You really needed to hear that as well. Oh, I said heal instead of hear, but both. Right, and what other card for Capricorn? This one. Easy does it. Again, take it easy. You don't need to do it all yourself. There are other people there to help you. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. That's hilarious. If you know anything about Capricorn, it's all about work, 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 work. But you need to stop and clear the negativity. Release negativity from within or around you. It's come up there for you as well. What's another card for Capricorn? This one. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Again, you need to get grounded. I feel a lot of deep emotional feels coming up for clearing. Trust the niggly feel. What's a niggling feeling trying to tell you? Trust the niggle. Get in touch with your intuition, Capricorn. Honestly, I could have just done one universal reading. Everyone's getting the same cards, or at least the same message. Right, Aquarius. What have we got for Aquarius for the Scorpio full moon? Whoa, this one. Dreams. Aquarius. Connect with your dreams. It's a water sign. It's your feelings. Red again. It's really reminding me of Scorpio energy. Think big. There are unseen forces ready to support your dreams. Again, it's because Scorpio really connects with the spiritual realms, and the numbers of this full moon, like I mentioned at the start, are all about spirituality, completion, which kind of links to the 12th house as well, the afterlife. Unseen forces are to help you, guides, spirit animals, whatever floats your boat. What else for Aquarius? Oh, it would float your boat, your Aquarius. But easy does it. Oh, wow. Capricorn just got this too. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. So again, take it easy with all this healing that you're doing, you know, don't overdo it. I'm feeling that's quite a specific message for someone that's coming out, because I don't really understand it, but I'm just passing it on. And again, if it's to do with yourself, you've got many layers, and you're peeling back the layers to find your true self. Or if it's about another person, they're doing the same, so be gentle on them. It says there are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. Again, that person could be you. And what's the cards from this deck? I feel I'm going to pull another self-care card to get a wee bit more of that dreams card, because something just feels like I needed more information. Starseed, what lights you up? That's interesting. I pulled that in a session earlier. It is about, quite simply, Aquarius, this full moon is stripping back stuff to get you to face what you already know. So maybe something ain't floating your boat anymore, and you really need to pay attention to what does float your boat or who floats your boat. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. So again, in astrology, your north node is all about where you're heading. Head towards what lights you up. Head towards what lights you up, basically. Do not head the other way. Go towards love, not fear. Give me another card for Aquarius. And again, Aquarius will like that. Go to it. Oh, nope. Dreams. Did you see that? I shuffled and tried to get you another card. Think big. There are unseen forces ready to support your dreams. They didn't want to give you another card. Love it. Last but not least, Pisces. What have we got for Pisces? For the Scorpio, the moon, the other fellow sister water sign. What is coming up for Scorpio? Oh my God, feeling a little bit. It was like little sharp pins and needles in the back of my, in my back, at my heart there. So I feel you're getting a lot of heart healing on this Pisces, on this Scorpio full moon. Again, it makes sense because Pisces is all the feels. It's our 12th house of our deepest fears, and Scorpio is helping to reveal those deepest fears so we can feel it, to heal it. And this is the card so that it can bring you inner peace, basically, peace. But if remember, at first it can look a little bit like not like peace. It's like the Tower card. It can look like chaos, but then afterwards you're like, ah, right, that needed to happen for my healing. Embrace your confusion. Wow, Pisces has confusion, that's funny. Let there be peace and not knowing all the answers. So again, it's about going within, tune into your intuition. Pisces, you're so psychic anyway. The Scorpio full moon will make you even more psychic. The numerology of this full moon will make you even more psychic than that. Tune in, tune in, tune in. That seems to be the message for all these cards. Go within and tune in, if I could sum up the message for everyone. And get in touch with like-minded people. Socialise or join in. Join Claire's membership if you're a woman. Make healthy and supportive new memberships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. Again, it could be a meditation class, it could be a yoga class, Kundalini yoga, I feel, for someone. I used to do that, loved it, going to get back to it. It could be online membership meditation groups like what I do. I do a bit of both, actually. So it's like, you know, just but make sure you're getting involved with people that get you. Very important that on Awakening we can feel very alone, but it's all about new beginnings and helping you feel like, you know, like you're following what lights you up. Passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. There you go. So embrace the confusion right now, because you're going to get clarity very, very soon. Oh my God, I nearly dropped on the floor, but I didn't. That means something too. It's so you might feel like if you stop and you take a rest, or you take a break from social media like I'm doing this week, like, oh, everyone's going to fall apart. Guys, it won't, right? I was about to say I do it all the time. I don't do it all the time, because then, you know, that wouldn't be very good to do it all the time. But see, when I'm guided to it, I do it. And I don't care what any social media expert or anybody says. I do it because my soul's telling me to do it. I'm my body. And then I play. So playing to me is either getting out and playing, having a dance, being with your friends, not necessarily even involving alcohol. You just go and have a cup of tea, your friends, and chat over in the morning. That's the kind of things I do. Or I go out and dance and drink and have a laugh. You know what I mean? Whatever floats your boat. Or like this weekend, I just say very still and I say, nope, I don't want to do anything with anyone. I love you all, but see you next week. You know what I mean? Whatever playing is to you. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So there you go, Pisces. And get grounded. Always something a Pisces needs to hear. This is hilariously on point for the signs. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. I mean, it says it all. That is basically what Pisces are all about. Right. Oh my God. As I'm nearly out of breath, what card? Let's pull a collective self-care card for all of us. And then I'm going to pull a mystical, whatever, shaman oracle card. And then I'm going to love you and leave you. This one. Oh my God. Wow. Loving this channel and this video. Retreat. I'm lost for words, right? If the other one that would have been on point for the collective energy would have been released, but that came out for everyone's individual messages. So if you haven't watched every single sign, just rewind it and go and watch the whole thing. But yeah, the powerful message here for the Scorpio full moon, which I've been getting guided to do since really Monday, is retreat. Like, go within. Look, she's right in her little shell. So whatever that means to you, that is the collective guidance, because this is incredibly powerful, transformational time of everybody looking at their shadows, their pain, the parts of themselves they don't want to look at. But when you do, that is when you come into your true power. So don't shy away from doing that, and don't feel guilty or bad about saying no to other social obligations or people that need you. You need you as well. And it says, take a mini retreat, listen to the voice of your own soul. I absolutely freaking love that. What was on the bottom of the deck? Wisdom and friendship. Again, do that for yourself. Be your own best friend. That's where you gain the most wisdom. Love it. Let's pull a mystical shaman card and we shall be done. Again, if you would like to book a personal session with me, a shamanic healing, a soul retrieval, healing, chakra balance and meditation, cards and channeling can be put within this as well, but I'm really all about the shamanic healing. Then get in touch, book a session, email, contact me on Facebook, and we can talk. Right. What card for the collective, for the Scorpio full moon, do we all need to know, Spirit? This one, Eagle. Interesting. God, that's really funny. Someone was talking about an eagle earlier. And hummingbird just caught my eye too, so I'm just mentioning that. That's all about living in the moment. Eagle is number 16. I've mentioned the Tower card quite a lot in this whole video, and 16 is the Tower, so just saying. Before I even read this, eagles are about gaining a fresh perspective from above. The eagle can soar above the whole situation and see all perspectives. Again, feels very shadow-like as well. So say you feel somebody's in the wrong and you're in the right. It's about then you get to see it from all perspectives and you're like, all right, I can see why they think that. I can see why I think this. Having compassion for all, transmuting the anger on both parts, and transforming it really into power and understanding, empathy, all of that jazz, and sorting it out. So here's what it says. Eagle comes from the east, the place of the rising sun of new beginnings. Remember, this is a completion full moon, so it makes sense that new beginnings are coming up right behind it as well, because we all know if an ending comes a beginning. She soars high in the sky, sees the smallest detail with clarity without losing track of the bigger picture, and nest in the high mountains. For eagle, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. She calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective, so you can fly wing to wing with great spirit. Oh my God, that feels like the numerology of what I spoke about this card, being all about the number 9, all about being very connected to spirit, spirituality, completion. Love it. And the invitation is, have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go and what to do next? Have you lost your sense of purpose? Eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Eagle reminds you that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens. Again, it's about that brutal truth of the Scorpio, like really taking a good look at your life, and are you happy? If you're not, make the changes. And as I just said that, I got a very strong humming noise in my ear, which is when my guides are like, yep, strong message. As you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings, or do I want to soar like an eagle? If your answer is the latter, you must accept Eagle's invitation and embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. Wow. And just in case this message, the protection, the medicine of Eagle resonates with you, I'm going to read it. It's also on page 33. 33 is a very strong number connected to Ascended Masters, Jesus, things like that. So again, that actually came up in the weekly reading too, so that feels quite important. It's time to see through the eyes of the eagle. Let your vision of the whole and of its parts become laser-like, that's very Scorpio, and set your priorities straight. What did you come to do in this life? Did you come to climb up the ladder of financial or social success? Did you come to become a better person, to heal your heart and realize your essential self? Very Scorpio, very shamanic. What is your divine mission here on earth? No more excuses. Again, brutal truth. Of course, you do not have enough time, enough money, or enough sleep. Yet the time is now to fly to your chosen purpose. If you postpone it, you're betraying yourself. Look through the eyes of Eagle and consider every obstacle as an opportunity. Again, Scorpio is all about, you might fall down, but fall down 7, stand up 8, baby. It's about the phoenix rising from the ashes. And again, I'm very strong about that, being a Scorpio rising. My first house is Scorpio. My Saturn is Scorpio. Saturn is the ass kicking, remember. Scorpio's brutal truth. I get an ass kicking on the daily, so I'm here to ass kick other people too, in a loving, compassionate and empathic way. You're welcome. And it says, where you set your intention is where you'll end up. Free yourself and live your highest destiny. And then it's called fly, and an exclamation mark. Fucking love it. Do we need one of these little, let's pull it, let's just for the fucking sake of it, let's pull another one. I think I've just about been an hour. I don't know, I've no idea. Right, oh, that one wanted to come out. Dance, do something to shift your vibration. Yeah, and after all that powerful healing on that full moon with the full moon in the card, get out and dance and have some fun. It's on a weekend after all, but actually where I live, it's quite late on the weekend. And again, no, retreat. Pay attention to the other one. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. That feels on point too. One of these cards. Oh, actually, that probably is right, because, yep, it is. So, love life. Again, it makes sense if you're healing yourself, it'll heal things in your love life, because if you heal your own pain, then you're not projecting on others. And again, probably romantic, but not probably, definitely romantic partners are going to be the brunt of that the most. You with their healing and you with the unhealed parts. Don't chuck the unhealed parts at each other. Heal each other. Heal yourselves and you'll heal each other. New or romantic, new or renewed romantic love is here for you. Again, that can be in regards to self-love, or it can be ignited passion in your existing relationship, or a newcomer coming in. So just be aware of that. Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. I think that's self-explanatory with all the other cards. More the Rhodochrosite that fits in there, because Rhodochrosite is about healing the heart, and so is this full moon. And then that card that's came up through the whole video. If you don't know what I'm laughing at, go and watch the whole video. This card came out as a clarifier for a lot of the signs, probably more than half of them. It felt like at least 4 of them. It came out as the last card to clarify things. And when you can look at the truth of a situation, your own unique situation, yet wellness is here for you in some sort of way. The recovery of health and wellness is here. I feel that means, you know, mind, body, spirit, one of these areas. For some people, it might be all of these. If you're lucky, it'll be all of these areas. But something will be restored because you actually took the time to look at it. And again, it's because of the specific placements, like Athena, the warrior goddess, is in Libra in this. So again, it's about, if you really take the time to look at your feelings and slow down and really pay attention to it, it's a time of you speaking your truth to another to get clarity and wellness on something, or just really getting in touch with yourself. Again, that's what Scorpio is about, slowing down and tuning in your intuition. Again, there's lots of other things going on with this full moon, but that's what I felt, the strong energy coming in there that I was just talking about. Anyway, I'm totally out of energy now. I have stopped bang on 8 o'clock. 8 is the number of abundance and power. So yeah, turn your pain into power. And thank you for joining me, and I shall catch you in the next video, whenever that shall be. See you later.